Number 1 is 19-year-old Alyssa Alvarez Eclavea. She is from the village of Jonya. Contestant number 2 is 18-year-old Ali Mallet. She is from Barragata Heights. 22-year-old Anya Mendiola is from the village of Dedido, and she is contestant number 3. Meet Kristen Herden. She's contestant number 4. She's 17, and she is from the village of Jonya. Contestant 5 is 19-year-old Rakaya Flores. She's from up north in Dedido. Our next contestant hails from down south in Agate. Number 6 is 17-year-old Jamie Lynn Mojica. Contestant number 7 is Jessalina Nacino. She's 18, and she's from the village of Jigo. Contestant number 8 hails from Tamuning. Meet 17-year-old Jessica Lee. Contestant number 9 is 17-year-old Lealoha Borja. She is also from the village of Jonya. Contestant 10 is from Dedido. Meet 23-year-old Natalia Faculo. Nikita Oxman is contestant number 11. She's from Mingilao, and she's 17 years old. Contestant number 12 is Rochelle Fulinara. She's from Tuman, and she is 17 years old. Contestant number 13 is also 17. Meet Sherry Dominique de Vera. She's also from the village of Dedido. And finally, contestant number 14 is 21-year-old Sierra Robertson from the village of Jotnya. Now remember, you can still vote on who you think should get the crown by texting from your iConnect mobile phone the number of your favorite contestant to Guam. That's 4826 from your iConnect phone. You can also vote on the web at KUAM.com. Well, as you are undoubtedly now aware, the Miss Guam World pageant happens next Friday, and it is going to be a night of glamour and elegance and beauty. And as we showed you in that segment, 14 local lovely ladies will be vying for the crown. It's going to be an unbelievable night. And here to talk about that very event are our good friends Pinky Lujan and Alan Tirado. Welcome to both of you.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
Hello. All right, so you two are doing so much of the planning and the strategic direction behind the pageant. So Pinky, we'll go to you first and everything. You know, we just saw brief shots of each of the girls and everything. You've gotten to know each one of the 14 ladies very, very well.
Yes,
what do they collectively bring to this year's pageant?
You know, they're amazing personalities, and what they bring to the pageant is their wonderful personalities and their talent and their love for the island. It's amazing because a lot of them wanted to run because of the philanthropy aspect of the pageant. So it wasn't about showing off their bodies, although they are beautiful bodies, but they also wanted to really embrace the charities and raise funds and awareness for their charities. And it's amazing because one of the things I'm doing right now is getting them on the radio to promote their charities. And I'm learning more about the girls and how some of them have personal experiences with like one had a 9-year-old girl that was homeless, and her aunt actually brought her into her home. And so some of them are very personal with the reasons why they're doing this for the charity.
Okay, outstanding. And remember, there are 14 distinct charities. Each one of the girls represents a different charity.
Yes.
You can go onto the Miss Guam World Facebook page right now, and you can see which girl represents which charity. So very good in that regard. Okay, Alan, you are a veteran of these type of productions.
Yes.
You are dealing with all sorts of things behind the visual look and, you know, the presentation and the whole flow of the night and everything.
Correct.
What can people that attend the Miss Guam World pageant, what can they expect to see, and what energy do the girls bring, and how will they project, and how will they present the pageant?
Well, with this pageant, because it's been 15 years since it's happened, so we're coming in with a really big bang. It's going to be at the Hyatt, and staging and everything. It's going to be a large stage with a catwalk. Previous pageants that I've been with haven't had a catwalk before. This one will. The girls' energy, the opening dance number, it's super exciting. You just got to come there to see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the unique things about this year's pageant? From both of you, from your experience based on pageants in the past and based on the plans that we have for this year's pageant.
We have a lot of special awards. One of our special award is the People's Choice Award, and so it's the people that actually choose who votes for that. That's one, and I think our really big major award, it's the first time ever, it's the Madeline Berdalio Beauty with a Purpose Award. The pageant was started by Madeline Berdalio, and in the past it benefited a lot of charities. And this year, all of the girls are working with a specific charity involved. And one of those girls will be awarded this award, Madeline Berdalio Beauty with a Purpose Award, for her philanthropy, for her fundraising, for all of the efforts. So that's the one big thing that we have this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then another thing is the 1-hour broadcast, the preliminary show. No other pageant has ever had a 1-hour television special as the preliminary. So that has not been done. And thank you, Jason and Sabrina, for the time and effort you've put into doing that.
Well, on behalf of KUAM, that was an absolute delight to, put together, the guys that were working in the back, Mike Villagomez, Carlito Rosansky, Marie Calvamont, our executive producers, and of course, Sabrina, who did the majority of the work outside of the technical stuff and everything. It was a labor of love to put that together and to work with the two of you.
So actually, we should ask you the same question: is what have you encountered or experienced with getting to know the 14 girls? Because they are amazing, and
absolutely
something too. They're not catty with each other. They actually have this camaraderie that sometimes even hurts them, because we need to see them as individual women, and a lot of times they mesh together. It's like, okay, break it up, break it up. We want them to, stand alone and be the individual women that they are. And
yes,
they have really they've established this sisterhood, this wonderful camaraderie with each other that quite honestly I didn't expect.
And it truly is 14 unique, different personalities, and these 14 women, they come from different backgrounds, and different educational experiences, and they all kind of bring something unique to the table. And so what have you, Alan, been able to take away getting to know these girls on a personal basis and everything? Because ultimately you will direct them in the pageant, you will say go out there and do everything you've been taught, and ultimately only one of them can walk away as Miss Guam World.
Well, with all of the girls themselves, just seeing all of them as a whole, I mean, in my head I'm thinking, okay, this has potential, this one does, but I admire some of the girls that have like the stamina and the drive to want to run for this pageant. I mean, they're not your perfect size ones or anything like that, but their personality is so big, it just comes out. And just seeing all of that with all the girls, I invite everybody to come out and check them out. Especially this coming Sunday. You'll see a lot of them there. All
right, at the fashion show, and real quick, we got about 10 seconds, where will the fashion show be?
Again, your shopping center, Center Court, Sunday at 2:30. Clothing from SM store, and iConnect is launching their Motorola Android phone. Okay. And they're going to be raffling that off too for one lucky winner. But big event this Sunday on the 28th.
All right.
The pageant.
Okay, well, thanks so much. And remember, you can go to KUAM.com right now and you can vote for the lady that you think is most deserving of the People's Choice Award. Just go to KUAM.com for that. We will be back right after this.